do that, they're generally dead within 2 years.
Tahir.
Okay. If you analyze, success is actually the byproduct of knowledge, hard work, and integrity. So my colleagues have already answered the critical part, so I'll talk about the integrity. So, as you grow in your businesses, as you grow as a professional, as a person, integrity has to remain with you for the rest of your life. And you need to respect the business ethics. You need to respect, a journal code on which the market operates. So this is an area where I believe that a lot of effort has to be put into for the local market, where generally the business ethics are very, very gray. Integrity of the individuals in some cases are questionable. So if you progress as a better human being with a better integrity with you, I think if you add up the 2 points raised by my colleagues and add the integrity part to it, I think it completes the equation.
Great. So since we're running short on time, I would just want each of you to give one final comment or a piece of advice to all the people here. And it may or may not be in the context of JumpStart, but one final piece of advice from your end.
My advice to especially the younger people would be, do try to follow your thoughts at least once before taking a job. That will help you understand your own self.
Right, so I think in terms of my comment would be targeted towards startups and people trying to do products or trying to start companies. I think no matter how bad the local ecosystem is, if somebody actually has a genuinely good idea or a genuinely good product, he or she is aware of that. And they know what the value of that product is. If they're not being delusional and making a fool of themselves, when you're onto something which is good, you know it. And when you share that with 5 other people who are from the industry and who have a sensible head on their shoulders, you'll get feedback which will tell you that this is something solid. And regardless of no funding being in Pakistan, no ecosystem being in Pakistan, if anyone is onto something solid, they will find the right partners, they will find the funding, and they will find a way to US or global markets very easily. But it needs to be something which is genuinely solid rather than just a copycat idea or a lukewarm idea. And 99% of the ideas right now in Pakistan are really subpar. So that's why they're not getting funding.
My advice to all of you is not just to the startups or the entrepreneurs, it is to mostly all of you, that we need to work closely around establishing B2B interactions. And the business to business interaction is something which is not being a very good, a good thing going on in our market. The momentum is not there. As fellow colleagues were saying, in the earlier panel discussion, that did not even knew that somebody, right across the hallway exists, and that is perhaps one of the area where this B2B interaction for small startups can help form bigger products, can help them, set up those products in a nice fashion by sharing experiences with each other. And the last piece of advice is to especially the shepherds or the CEOs that, they are trying to contribute greatly here. So please, make sure that, if there is a good idea, they are compensated well.
One thing which I would like to advise is that in Pakistan, especially in Asia, people have the culture that if there is somebody who has done something bad with you, people want to say कि पहले तो मैं इसको सबक सिखा दूं, उसके बाद फिर अपना काम करूंगा. So my suggestion, and what I have learned after interaction at the international level, is that the more you forget about it, and that's what our religion also says, जिस पे हम कभी अमल नहीं करते हैं, the more you forget about it, and even if that person asks your help and support at a later stage, you shall extend it, the more successful you would be. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Arshad. Thank you, Shahryar. Thank you, Tahir Saab, for you guys being here. It's always a pleasure to hear you and your thoughts. And I think we are very privileged and honored to have people like you telling us what to do in life. So thanks a lot. Thank you so much.